Hey y'all. So, you know that I've been looking for another voice for my book, 10 Years a Girlfriend. I think I found it. I believe I found the voice. I have interviewed like 50 people. I've gotten samples from maybe 20, and I love this voice. So, I want you to hear it. Tell me what you think, and I hope you like it.
How I Met and Married My Husband. I met my husband less than 1 month after my 34th birthday. I was lying on my bed on my birthday, October 11th, admiring my first published book, praying for our children. While I was basking in my glory, the Lord spoke and quickly snapped me back into reality. It's as if a light came on for me, and I had a shocking realization. I was 34 years old, still single, with no promising prospects in sight. Then the Lord spoke and said, "Get up and get out." I jumped up quickly and got on my computer to look for activities in and around my community that I could attend. I found a few events like wine tasting, book signings, financial workshops, and so on. Most importantly, I found what was called First Fridays. First Fridays is a group of networking entrepreneurs that travel to various cities to hold networking events. Then I remembered that I had a flyer with First Fridays information. I had heard of them and wanted to attend when my book was ready. So that was perfect and right up my alley. It was about a month away, so I jotted it down in my calendar. In the meantime, I started to go out more. I had brunches in the upper class community I wanted to live in. Also, I attended a few events at local museums, universities, and libraries. Additionally, I looked for events that were considered cultured. Many of the men who often attend these events are the type of men I prefer. I prefer cultured, educated, well learned, well spoken, and of the upper class and men of means. For the first Friday networking event, I invited my coworker to attend with me after two of my close church sisters refused the invite. We'll call my coworker Ella. Ella was engaged to be married soon. At the event, Ella was sitting opposite me. Next to Ella was another associate, who we'll call Julia. And across from Julia and next to me was an empty chair. Well, in walks a tall, good-looking, and well-dressed gentleman who recognized Julia. He sat down in the empty chair in front of Julia and next to me. He introduced himself as Michael and started catching up with Julia, with whom he attended high school. Michael was cordial, friendly, made small conversation with us, and exchanged business cards. Michael's card indicated that he was an executive vice president at a prestigious organization. As the evening progressed, I mixed, mingled, and talked to other attendees about my books and exchanged business cards. Back at our table, I texted Ella and told her that I thought Michael was interested in her because he was talking to her a whole lot. Ella texted back that no, she didn't think Michael liked her. Instead, Ella believed Michael liked me because he followed me with his eyes every time I got up and worked the room. Michael was an absolute gentleman, kind and generous. He offered us drinks, which we declined. He ordered appetizers for our table and offered us an entree when the waiter returned. When Ella and I got up to use the restroom, Michael was cordial and helped us with our chairs. When Ella and I went dancing, Michael came over and danced with us. Later, back at the table, Michael leaned over to me and said, "You must have your mother's legs." Ladies, I caught the cue, and once I caught it, I grabbed it and turned my whole body around to face him while showing him a little more leg. I gave Michael my full attention with a flirtatious smile and excitement. I then asked, "So tell me again, where did you say you worked?" He spent the next 5 minutes telling me about his work, and then he stated that he would love to take me out for dinner. Ladies, This is called pulling a man in. LOL. Apparently, Michael had been flirting with me all night, but I was missing all the signals. I noticed how well groomed he was. He was extraordinarily masculine, and oh my gosh, his voice was so sexy with just enough authority and bass. I remember he wore a gray sweater, black slacks, a nice blazer, and the cutest circular glasses I have ever seen. Those glasses are still my favorite pair after almost 8 years of marriage. He even smelled manly. And gosh, he had the nicest teeth. Furthermore, I noticed how clean his fingernails were and that he had nice hands, soft and big. His shoes were clean and spotless. I had also noticed how well spoken he was. Ladies, when I first meet a man, these are some of the things I look for and like in a man. And did I mention how handsome he was? I love a good looking man. As for me, since the weather was cold and rainy with a side of sleet, I wore knee-high boots with fishnet stockings and a modest little black dress. My hair was in my favorite style of scrunches waves. It looked like I had a shorter hairstyle. For jewelry, I wore dangling earrings and a charming bracelet to offset the hair. Michael and I talked for the rest of the evening, getting to know a lot about each other. I learned which church he attended, where he worked, and so on. I also learned that even though he had never been married and had no children, marriage and family were both things he wanted. He also told me a lot about his mom, which I loved. Ladies, I forgot all about my books and gave Michael my undivided attention for the rest of the evening. He was so intriguing, interesting, and based on what I learned so far, he seemed like the type of man that I had been praying to meet. Before the evening ended, Michael said that he would call me to take me out. How I met and
Oh my God,
married
guys,
my
what do
husband.
you think? I
I met my
love
husband less than one.
I love her voice. I absolutely love her. We're going to finalize things on Monday, tomorrow morning. And I am just so excited. And the reason why I want to do this is because I've had a few returns because I did the book 10 Years a Girlfriend initially in British accent. If you don't know, I love the British accent, but the book is thinking about it now, it's not a book that should be done in British accent because British accents it's classy and with this book it's more for northern slang type of situation. So this is it. I love her. We're gonna finalize everything tomorrow, sign contracts and stuff like that. And so hopefully in the next month, by the end of June, beginning of July, we will have the whole book. I absolutely love this voice. So I hope that you love the voice. And I'm so excited. I'm excited for it. I want to remind you that my husband profile course is coming up. So for those of you who want to sign up, go ahead and sign up. I am currently doing my one-on-ones. So please sign up so that I can put you on my calendar. Starting June, I'm going to open up registration. The full plan for you to choose your plan because the class that I have now this Saturday is our last class. So I'll be opening up for you to just register. But right now, it's just the registration so I can go ahead and start pre ordering your books and stuff like that. I absolutely love you. I adore you. Thank you so much for your love and support. Remember, all of my other books are on Amazon. 10 Years of Girlfriend is on Amazon. 23 Types of Guys is on Amazon. And if everything go right with this voice, I think she'll be able to also do um 10 23 Types of Guys and The Naked Wife. I never thought I would think of somebody doing 23 Types of Guys. I just think that I need to be the one to do the voice, but I love this voice. I love this voice. So if everything goes well, you might be getting The Naked Wife and 23 Types of Guys in audio before this year is out. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, come on back later. I'm going to be doing a few videos. Love you. Talk to you. Maybe we'll do a live later. I'm not sure, but I'll let you know. Love you. Mwah. Be sure to subscribe and thumbs up. Bye, guys.